Did you know that seafood, including fish, shellfish, and even marine mammals, has been a valuable food source for humans for at least 165,000 years? It's true. Seafood has played a pivotal role in our diets, particularly in coastal areas where these marine delicacies are a major source of protein. From the calm, patient art of wild fishing to the bustling high-tech world of aquaculture, the harvesting of seafood is as diverse as the species themselves. So, buckle up and join us on a fascinating journey through time as we explore the history of seafood. As far back as ancient times, seafood was already making waves. Our journey into the past takes us to the banks of the Nile and the coasts of the Aegean Sea, where ancient Egyptians and Greeks not only thrived, but built entire civilizations around the bounty of the sea. Seafood, in all its variety, was a staple in their diets. The Egyptians, known for their impressive feats of engineering, were equally innovative when it came to their food. They developed intricate systems of fish farming, a precursor to our modern aquaculture. The Nile teemed with an abundance of fish, making it an essential protein source for both the rich and the poor. Meanwhile, the Greeks were no strangers to the call of the sea. They were seafarers and explorers, and their diet reflected their maritime lifestyle. They harvested a variety of seafood from the Aegean Sea, including fish, shellfish, and marine mammals. Techniques for preserving their catch, such as salting and drying, were well honed, ensuring a constant supply of seafood throughout the year. This wasn't just about survival, though. For these ancient civilizations, seafood was woven into their cultural fabric. It played a central role in their religious ceremonies, feasts, and even mythology. The Greeks, for instance, had a god for every aspect of the sea. Poseidon, the god of the sea, was revered and feared, while Aphrodite, the goddess of love, was said to have been born from the sea's foam. But it wasn't all divine. These civilizations also understood the importance of sustainable fishing. They observed patterns and seasons, ensuring they didn't deplete their resources. This balance between need and preservation is a lesson we can still learn from today. From the Nile to the Aegean Sea, seafood was more than just a meal. It was a way of life. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and seafood found a new place on the dinner table. It was during this period that a new tradition began to unfold, one that would solidify seafood's position as a crucial part of our diets. You see, during the Middle Ages, there were certain days, often of religious significance, when the consumption of meat was prohibited. These were known as fasting days, but humans, being the resourceful creatures that we are, found a delicious workaround: seafood. Seafood, teeming with rich flavors and abundant in supply, became the go-to alternative on fasting days. From the humble herring to the regal salmon, the seas and rivers provided a veritable buffet for those abstaining from meat. This tradition not only highlighted the versatility of seafood, but also led to some of the earliest advancements in fishing techniques and technologies. As the demand for seafood rose, so did the need for more efficient ways to catch it. Enter the Middle Ages' innovative minds. They developed tools and techniques that would forever change the world of fishing. Nets became more intricate, hooks more refined, and the humble fishing boat evolved into a more robust vessel, capable of withstanding the whims of the sea. These advancements not only made it easier to catch fish, but also allowed for larger hauls, which in turn led to seafood becoming more accessible to a broader range of people. And so seafood was no longer just a luxury for the wealthy or a necessity for coastal communities. It became a staple for people from all walks of life. The Middle Ages, therefore, marked a significant turning point in our relationship with seafood. It was a time when seafood transitioned from being an occasional delicacy to a regular part of our diets. It was a time when our ancestors realized the true potential of the sea's bounty and began to develop the means to harness it effectively. Whether for faith or feast, seafood continued to hold a special place in people's hearts and stomachs. In the modern era, the seafood industry has evolved into an impressive global enterprise. This evolution is largely due to the development of sophisticated techniques in fish farming and aquaculture. These methods have revolutionized seafood production, enabling us to cultivate a vast array of marine life in controlled environments. Aquaculture allows for the sustainable growth of fish and shellfish year-round, independent of seasonal fluctuations or weather conditions. Speaking of sustainability, it's not just about the quantity of seafood produced, but also the quality. That's where improved preservation methods come into play. Innovations in refrigeration and packaging technologies have made it possible to maintain the freshness of seafood from the moment it leaves the water until it reaches your plate. These advancements have also expanded the geographical reach of the seafood industry, making delicacies from distant oceans accessible to consumers worldwide. Now, let's dive into the live food fish trade, an intriguing aspect of the seafood industry. This trade is particularly significant in places like Hong Kong, where the demand for live, fresh seafood is immense. The bustling markets teem with a myriad of marine species, offering a vibrant glimpse into the diversity and scale of the seafood industry. However, with seafood's perishable nature, the industry faces a unique set of challenges. Proper handling and storage of seafood are paramount to ensure its safety and quality. From the moment of capture or harvest, every step in the seafood supply chain needs to be meticulously managed. This includes maintaining optimal temperatures, minimizing time out of water, and adhering to strict hygiene standards. The seafood industry's commitment to safety and quality is not just about delivering a delicious meal to your table. It's also about conserving our ocean's biodiversity, promoting sustainable practices, and contributing to global food security. From ancient fishing nets to modern aquaculture, the seafood industry continues to make a splash around the world. Indeed, seafood has had a long and fascinating journey from sea to plate. From ancient civilizations, where it was a staple food, to the Middle Ages, where it became a substitute for meat on fast days, seafood has held an important role in societies throughout history. Coastal areas, in particular, have always been heavily reliant on this abundant source of protein. In modern times, we've seen a significant evolution in how we obtain and consume seafood. Thanks to advancements in aquaculture and fish farming techniques, we're able to enjoy a wider variety of seafood than ever before. And let's not forget the live food fish trade, a booming industry especially in places like Hong Kong. Seafood isn't just about what's on our plate, it's about understanding our past, appreciating the cultural significance, and acknowledging the industry's growth. So the next time you enjoy a seafood dish, remember the incredible journey it has taken to reach your plate. And if you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to subscribe and share this video.